Good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to start with the history lesson number 7, the administration of the Swaraj. Shivaji Maharaj founded Swaraj and conquered many areas and forts. After the coronation, Maharaj accomplished Dakshin Digvijay, conquest of the south. The Swaraj expanded, comprising large areas of Nasik, Pune, Satara, Sangli, Kolhapur, Sindhudurg, Ratnagiri, Raigad, and Thane districts of Maharashtra, and included some parts of Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. He was an efficient administrator. To take care of conquered areas, states, Shivaji Maharaj set up an efficient administrator. We shall get some information about in this chapter. Now, Ashtapradhan Mandal, it means Council of 8 Ministers. Shivaji Maharaj appointed a council of 8 ministers. The administration was divided into 8 departments. The heads of these departments constituted Ashtapradhan Mandal. They were answerable to Maharaj. The ministers were paid handsome salaries instead of giving jagir, watans or gift. And also, Maharaj selected the council on the basis of their merit and achievement. Okay. Now page number 29 down, one table is there, you can see. In that, name of the minister, designation and what was their work. Okay. This table you have to draw in your classwork copy and you have to learn about them. Okay. Now, next topic, the policy regarding agriculture. Agriculture was the main occupation in villages. Maharaj paid attention to farmers' welfare. He appointed Annaji Dato, an experienced office bearer, for organizing the land revenue system. Dato's policies on revenue were liberal. He warned the officers that they should not collect more revenue than the amount that was fixed. He encouraged peasants to bring uncultivated land under cultivation. If the crop was lost due to excessive rains or drought, or if an enemy army had devastated the area of the village, remissions were granted in land revenue and other taxes. Maharaj had instructed his officers to provide peasants with bullocks, plows, and good seeds for sowing. Next topic, the policy regarding village economy of that period. The backbone of rural economy was agriculture. In addition to agriculture, many occupations developed to supplement agriculture. Artisan produced goods needed by local people, making village a self-sufficient unit. Artisans got a share from farmers' produce known as baluta. Now, trade and business. Maharaj worked on the development of trade as he knew trade is needed for the kingdom's prosperity. Okay, he made policies that protected industries. The best example was the salt industry in Konkan. Maharaj charged heavy duty on the salt imported to Swaraj. This was done to promote local industries of salt. He described about the merchants that merchants are the ornaments of the kingdom and the glory of the king. Read these lessons carefully and write the hard words. I will continue this lesson in next video. Thank you.